All right, good morning, everybody. This morning, I come to you with another Help the Small Business Owner. I'm Sam Lepore with Keller Williams here in Morristown. I have a good friend and client, Terry Rossi, here with us this morning. He runs a phenomenal IT business called PICS ITech, right, Terry? PICS ITech has been around for many years. I'll have Terry talk about that, but with this pandemic going on, we have seen a lot of people, obviously, virtually working from home. So Terry and his staff has been doing a lot of that, making sure that these companies and possibly even your company is set up properly to conduct business at home, right? Terry, good morning, and thanks for doing this interview with me. I hope all is well. So tell us a little bit about yourself first and your business, and then we'll dive in a little deeper.
Yeah, Sam, thanks for having me on the show here today. I'm a lifelong South Jersey resident. I live out in Tabernacle right now. Our company is in Burlington County, right in Mount Holly, in the heart of Mount Holly. And we help local companies with manage their IT, everything from strategic consulting, all the way down to answering the help desk telephones for them. So luckily we're considered an essential business, right? We're keeping the other businesses in the area running. And we were very fortunate to be able to help our client base kind of get through this pandemic. And as you know, everybody's working from home now. You're at home, I'm at home. Anybody that is able to stay operating with a work from home workforce, we're able to help them. So that was kind of the first thing that we did during the pandemic. We reached out to all of our clients, and I think that's important too for local businesses. Reach out to your clients and see how you can help them, see what they need. And we realized the need was to get their employees working at home, so we hooked them up with extra monitors. They might have a laptop, or we hooked them up with a home computer, an extra computer. One of the first things we did, like I mentioned, was we ran out and got stock on computers, because believe it or not, getting a webcam, getting a laptop, was very, very difficult. There were none available. So we went out and got some stock on that. We were able to supply them to our clients and some prospects that needed help. And then the second part of what we did for them during the pandemic was we made sure that those home computers that are now attached to a company were secure, right? So that cybersecurity in the age of the work from home is a big deal. It's a big deal. So that was the second step. We extended kind of our tool set to any of these home-based employees so that their machines were protected, the company was protected, and we didn't turn a major problem into an even bigger problem. So that's kind of the way we're working with our clients here during the pandemic.
Yeah, so thank God that you're considered essential, because if you weren't considered essential, it would hurt. It would hurt a lot of people. So you're literally, Terry, going into some of these employees' homes and setting them up, right?
Well, we're doing the best that we can not to do that. And we actually were one of the first companies around the beginning of March where we turned our workforce completely to work from home. So we've been doing that for years with technologies like voice over IP and virtual private networks that our workforce can really be anywhere. And our client base is none the wiser. They don't know where we are. We answer the phone just like we would anywhere else. So that was good. We were able to do that, protect our employees. And then we started to implement a couple things that I think are valid for any business that's working in the public right now. We're asking questions. Is there any reason we shouldn't be coming to your office today? Is anyone infected? Is anyone having a problem, a health problem that we need to know about? And then the second question is there anything particular that you want us to do? Don a mask, don gloves, wipe down our feet, wear booties, whatever. We would honor that request. And then the third thing is we're making it, we're doing our very best not to send people in anywhere, really. If we can do it by doing a drop-off, curbside drop-off, and then talking the user through setting things up, we'll do that. If we have to go in, we have to go in. For one particular South Jersey company, a large construction company, they actually immediately bought us a small building, and we implemented that so that they could social distance their workforce. They put 10 people in that new building just so they could separate them out of their other building. We We got their internet going, we got their phones going, we got computers, switches, networks, firewalls, everything running within like 10 days, which is a pretty monumental feat during a pandemic. So that's the kind of things we're doing.
Yeah, you guys must have been like, when this first went down, it must have been bananas, right? Trying to get everything set up and going, I would imagine.
It was. My team did an awesome job. You know, they put in extra hours and extra time. They had the highest call volumes that we've had in 25 years being in business. So yeah, it was definitely crazy in the beginning. It's settled down now, thank God, but it was crazy.
And I guess a lot of maybe Zoom stuff, right? Sharing screens and stuff like that. So I'm sure your inside staff is on the phone all day long trying to help people through this.
Yeah, and that, you know, again, fortunate for us, we've been doing that all along. We're able to just, you know, if a customer calls us, they have a problem, we're able to get in their machine in seconds, you know. So we've been living in this virtual world. Actually, our company has been virtual, half of it, for 25 years. So we were doing it long before work from home was even popular. Gave us a real nice heads up for this to be able to deal with it.
Right. So it's good to see that it's starting to level off there. And, you know, I would love to, I'm hunkered down in my basement with a nice virtual background here, but I would love to get out and about here shortly. So, you know, what else? Yeah, exactly. Right. You and me and everybody else. What else is happening with the business? What do you see going forward here? What do you want to tell everybody about maybe what you guys do there at PICS ITech?
Yeah, so I mean, it's an interesting world we live in. We've been on the upside of a nice economy for quite a while. The chances are good that it's going to go down at least for a short period of time. So I think it's important that all small businesses, you know, look at their expenditures, make sure they're getting value from their suppliers, no matter who those suppliers are. And I think for people in my industry, it means you have to step up your game, right? You have to be what you profess to be, right? A trusted partner, which, you know, we think we are with our clients. We work with them on many things, from, you know, anything with a power plug that is technology in their business, we're going to help them with, and we're going to help them use it to their advantage so that they're not overwhelmed by it. They're not being overrun by their competition, who may be doing it a little bit better than them. So the big things.
Go ahead.
I was going to say the big things we're focusing on now are really cybersecurity, because that's a big issue, especially with the work from home. Your employees are your weakest link right now, because they're clicking on things, they're using home computers that may or may not be up to date and patched, and they're into your network. So we're working on that. We're working on a lot of remote meetings, and believe it or not, we're working on some digital marketing for people, because just like what you're doing, Sam, there's a lot of ways to take advantage of this period in time where you're not necessarily selling, you're providing value, but you're getting your name out there. Advertising on Facebook and things like that are much less expensive right now because the market share is down. So we're helping clients really try to thrive in this downturn.
That's good. And another thing too is, like, it should shed some light on some of the business's weaknesses, right? Like, maybe now going forward, you know, this ever happens again, God forbid, now they're looking at it like, well, we should be ready. So let's make sure we're up and ready and have this in place in case we do have to work from home again.
Yeah, it's interesting. I heard a really cool story. It was about, I believe it's Khloe Kardashian. She's got a she's worth over $1 billion, right? Her staff, she has 7 people. The rest of everything she does is completely outsourced. She outsources her business management to her mom. She outsources her makeup to a third party that makes all the makeup and colors and lipstick and that kind of stuff. She just does what she does good, thinking of names for products and, you know, what it will look like, what it would be packaged. I think in the future, we're going to see a lot more outsourcing and companies doing what they do best and not trying to do everything internally. IT is one of those. You know, IT is not what it used to be. It's not your grandmother's technology anymore. It's some pretty complicated stuff, and best left to the experts in some cases, you know?
Absolutely. All right, Terry. So what's the best way for people to reach you and your company?
Yeah, we have our website is PICS ITech. That's PICS ITech, ITECH. Here it is here. I don't know if that's backwards or not, Sam, but that's it. PICS ITech.
Forward to me. Yeah.
Yeah, PICSITech.com. And we have right now, we have a free cybersecurity audit for anyone that wants it. You can go to PICSITech.com/Sam, and I'll put that link up there, and people will be able to reach it that way.
That's great. And phone number too? Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, you could get us on Google, but 609-702-3920. And we're right in Mount Holly. And like I said, we're fully staffed, even though we're all remote. There's 30 people waiting to take your call. So happy to talk to you.
That's awesome. Terry, thanks. I appreciate you guys, well, first of all, doing this. And then secondly, you know, taking care of all these local businesses that need you maybe now more than ever. So I think that's awesome. I'm glad you guys.
Yeah, it's an honor, Sam. Thank you.
You got it. And enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk soon, okay?
You too. Thanks, Sam.